a little disjointed.
Seems like a lot of short scenes.
It's bold in terms of jerking people around, but I may have gone too far in a few places.
25 years ago, George Lucas released the first movie of his prequel trilogy titled The Phantom Menace. The film explores the early life of Anakin Skywalker, the future Darth Vader. The first episode of the prequel split the fanbase almost immediately upon release. But why? Is it because of the childish nature of the first movie? Is it because the prequels were seen as nothing but a cheap cash grab? A spree of heartless CGI? Or maybe it is Jar Jar Binks' fault. As always, we believe it is all about the story structure. We are the Story Gibbons for Penpipe, and this is why The Phantom Menace is so hard to watch. While the state-of-the-art technology earned The Phantom Menace universal praise for its CGI effects, many argue that the story of Anakin's childhood missed the mark. How could this happen to one of Hollywood's greatest storytellers? Back in the day, Lucasfilm advertised The Phantom Menace as the first part of the Skywalker saga. In many ways, people still refer to it as Anakin's story. However, in The Phantom Menace, the viewer has to wait 32 minutes before Anakin's first appearance, which makes it difficult to consider him as the hero of the movie. But if the hero of the movie is not Anakin Skywalker, then who is? The main engine of the story is Qui-Gon Jinn. One of the most powerful Jedis in the saga, and a skillful master of the Force, Qui-Gon makes most of the decisions in the movie, and his agency saves countless lives. His lack of character arc should not be a problem, since many storytellers have chosen a flat character arc for their protagonist. His demise should also not deter us, since his fall happens merely 10 minutes before the end of the movie, and his legacy is secured with Obi-Wan. However, if he is the protagonist, the ultimate flaw of the movie becomes apparent. In the beginning of their adventure, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are sent to negotiate with the Trade Federation and to find a peaceful resolution to the blockade of Naboo. However, when we examine the middle of the journey, where the hero should achieve the goal of their quest, we find that the midpoint is lacking. Since The Phantom Menace is a little more than 2 hours long, the midpoint happens around the 1 hour mark. It is around this time that Qui-Gon manages to free Anakin from slavery, and the group is attacked by Darth Maul for the first time. The problem with this scenario is that at the midpoint of the story, the heroes did not achieve the goals set out at the beginning of the journey. Qui-Gon did not plan any of what happened in the movie. He did not plan to land on Tatooine, nor did he look for Anakin. Indirectly, his decision to take Anakin led to the destruction of the droid army. But the forces of Naboo achieved victory because of the decision Anakin made away from Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. The finale, from start to finish, was the result of happenstance, and that is not how you plan a story. However, this Avatar video is an example of how storytellers should plan writing an adventure. At first, we thought it is impossible to condense the richness of the animated 20 episodes into just 8 live-action ones. Now we think we were wrong. We believe that there is a way to craft a compelling